Hello, friends. Nice to see everyone today. We're sitting here in the chair waiting for the day to come to an end. It was a good day today. I went to Walmart and got the medicine to get ready for my procedure on Thursday. And the cat and I got into a fight. Don't worry, I lost. And other than that, it's just been a typical day. It's cold, it's icy, particularly nasty. Not too much to be done. This is a comfortable spot to hold this. So I think I'll just wait for somebody to come on. I really need to get an upload schedule going and work on that. Hello, welcome in. Glad to see you. I don't really have a consistent upload schedule or live schedule now. I just kind of fly by the seat of my pants because my schedule's pretty open right now. Um, I did some clay crafting earlier on in the day, and it's going to take a couple days for that to dry. So, probably I imagine I'll go on again Friday. Don't think I'll be doing much on Thursday or tomorrow, but I might go live tomorrow for a little bit. Um, I just like to come on here and chat and meet people from different places and talk a little bit about where I'm from. For those of you who don't know, I'm from Western New York, about an hour and a half south of Buffalo. I live in a pretty small town. I live near two lakes. I live at the end of one lake, and Lake Erie is not far from where I live. Um, I definitely I live in what I think is a beautiful area. You kind of have the best of all worlds. It can get rough in the winter, though, for sure. But we have mountains close by. We've got beaches along Lake Erie. It's a good area. And the little lake I live near used to have ferry rides and boat rides and stuff. Not really much a Great Lake for swimming anymore, although I swam in it when I was a kid. But um, it's pretty neat. And a lot of history happened in the area I live in. Um, I was just watching Gen X Talks, and he had showed a picture of Abraham Lincoln. And I live about a half hour away from the town where the little girl wrote to Abraham Lincoln and told him he should grow a beard. There's actually a statue near there. And um, showing him and her and the letter, which is kind of cool. That's right near Lake Erie, that town is. It's called Westfield. Um, my lighting's a little wonky, but that's okay. Um, I had been writing down daily facts about the days and like different special days that things are, like National Croissant Day or National Backwards Day. I didn't do that for today though. I probably should have. But Yep, I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants this live. I don't really have too much to say other than, you know, I've got stuff upcoming. I've been working on crafts for like the upcoming craft show that I'm gonna do, and I've been posting shorts on those. And so if you get a minute, take a look at those. Also, any feedback you want to give me, I'm always open to. I haven't done a community post yet this week. I should probably do that. Um, so I think the next project I'm going to work on after the bee wreath I'm doing is I might do another. Um, I have a bunch of different wreaths and stuff, wreath forms. I have like stars and crosses and all different sizes of circles. I even have a pumpkin one. Um, so I also want to try and build something to display the wreaths. So I'm interested in, I might make a community post about that, about any suggestions people have for displaying wreaths. The little things that uh, they use to display wreaths in like cemeteries and stuff, they're really expensive to buy in bulk. Um, so I'm trying to find something similar to that, but not quite as expensive. Um, and not all of my wall hangings like are wreaths to begin with. Like the frog I made, I wouldn't constitute a wreath. I'd constitute it more as a wall hanging. But I mean, you can display it the same way you would display a wreath. But in terms of sitting on like a full display, like a cemetery wreath, it wouldn't make sense for that to do. Like that, I could just hang off a table or, um, in years past, I had somewhat of a pegboard that I could spin around and stuff, but that's it's good for the circular shapes, but it's not, you can only hang so many um of like the crosses and stuff before it gets too crowded and not practical. And I really don't like to use the Lazy Susan. I've made as much with the pegboard because that's really better for the jewelry. And, you know, some people get to the pegboard and they just whip it around like crazy. And you don't want to be awkward about it and have to tell them, hey, don't touch my shit like that, you know? But so if anybody has any suggestions on how to display wall hanging slash wreaths, I'd love to hear them. Um, just throwing that out there into the universe. So I'm really excited for the craft show. Um, I think I'm gonna do probably a couple of them this year. Um, anyway, I just wanted to jump on here because I was bored and I wanted to talk. So this is me talking, and hopefully I stumble upon something amusing to say. It's hard to keep an audience engaged sometimes. But that's okay. I'm glad for everybody that pops in and out. And, you know, please remember to hit the like button on your way out. It really helps to feed the YouTube algorithm, so to speak. Let's see, what did I do today besides go to Walmart? I had a really good piece of candy, a Lindor truffle. Um, I always have to get myself a little treat when I leave the house. It's how I bribe me to leave the house. Otherwise, I don't get out so much. I don't get around as well as I used to, and I'm really self conscious about how I walk because I kind of have a limp slash waddle, and I feel like everybody's staring at me. So I don't really like to walk in public or walk with people looking at me, although probably nobody's paying attention. It just feels like everybody's staring, and that's one of my least favorite sensations in the world. But it's also something I really need to get over because I'm missing out on a lot of things, and I don't want to do that anymore. Um I want to be able to get around, and I want to see things, and um my big goal is I want to be able to, I don't know, I just want to be able to walk more. I used to love to like walk and stuff, but I spent so much time working and doing really hard physical jobs or jobs that required you to be on your feet so much, a lot of lifting, stocking, stocking. Well, it's a good job, and I think everybody should have to do it for at least a little while. It's really hard on your body. And I also think that it doesn't hurt to work in food. It makes you have a lot of empathy and a lot of patience with the world when you've had to deal with people in a food setting. But probably those were my favorite jobs, were the restaurant jobs. I was on the drive-through a lot. I liked the drive-through. But yeah, so I'd like to get back to a place where I can maybe stand for 4 hours in a row again. Um, with the way my back is, it's pretty shot. So standing for 8 hours anymore probably won't happen, but maybe 4 hours, and maybe I can stand enough to walk through the store again because it feels funny having to use one of those carts because everybody just looks at you like you're young. What are you doing? Or, you're lazy or something. But I do have a real injury and a real illness. Times have changed. Mary's Diner now serving grilled cheese and soup. Oh, you better believe it. I would love to serve grilled cheese and soup. The carts are fast, but you'll make the soup. Okay, that's fair. I actually I never could get my chicken noodle right. I always had the proportion off of broth to chicken and stuff. My gram loved it anyway, but I could never get my chicken noodle right. I actually made chicken and rice a lot. Chicken, rice, and celery and carrots. It was good. No, of course, chicken noodle doesn't go with grilled cheese. You're supposed to do tomato with grilled cheese. Although I don't like tomato soup, but that's okay. I would eat it if it was in front of me. I guess the national chicken soup I like has a tomato base to it. I don't know. Those would be delicious, especially Wisconsin sausage. You really can't go wrong with cheese on cheese. Cheese on cheese, topped with cheese, and a side of cheese. I could get behind this. Somehow I was at the store today and I forgot cheese. And Moose had even asked me, "Are you sure you don't want cheese?" And I'm like, "No, I think I have cheese." And I sure the fuck do not have cheese. Oh well, Saturday's coming. Man, a cheese mystery box drawing would be so cool. So, what would we name it? I don't know. You might be onto something. World of Cheese. You know, all the years I've lived out here, I've never been to the cheese house in DeWittville. I feel deprived. But you're the best dishwasher I know. See, that would be the problem is I love to cook. I hate to do the dishes. I think we've all done our time on dish drive. I know exactly where, well, I can think of a couple places where I would put a diner. I knew you had your price. Yes, but the problem with that is I would have to find somebody else I could tolerate. And that list keeps getting shorter and shorter as the days go by. You know, and here's a crazy idea. We could just go get cheese and skip the whole restaurant. We can do that because let's face facts here. If we're around cheese all day, what do you think is going to happen? We're going to eat through our profits. I've seen us eat cheese. It's a great thing. I can't believe I said no, I don't need cheese. I guess that would explain why he asked me if I was feeling okay. Oh well, I do my best. My best is not very good right now, and I ate like absolute trash today, but oh well. I'm pretty sure Hot Pockets are not on the diet. That's okay though. I must figure out a way to make Hot Pockets diet. I just can't give up cheese and meat. It's just not good for the spirit to give those things up. Ew. Oh no. It's almost store day. I went today because I had to get my drugs, so. Mhm. Forgot we were not on video call, did we? That's okay. I probably should have just called, but I wasn't sure if you were home. Oh, I see. Well, I hope next time he calls Tyrone when he has a problem. Of course. Oh dear. Oh no. Oh goodness. I'm sure not. There's not much to love about that particular situation. I think I'm going to stay on here for about 5 more minutes. And then I will make alternate arrangements for my existence. Hmm. I guess the heat is on, but gosh, it's cold in here. But as for the rest of the evening, I don't have any further plans. I'm going to sketch up some stuff and see if I can make it possible. Very hard to do. Sometimes my brain and my hands don't want to do the same thing. But what can one do at times like this? But I really hope to be able to roam the countryside a little more very soon because I'm very, very bored. And it's getting to me to be stuck here. But, anyways, dear friends, I'm going to get off here for now, and I will be in touch with some of you. Otherwise, I will see the rest of you on here another day. Thank you so much for dropping in. Bye.